The Let Me Mansplain Podcast.
Hello?
It feels like it's been 525,600 years since we've done this.
Oh, too much, dog. Too much, dog.
25?
I knew you were thinking about that.
Yeah, like tuck your age, it's showing.
Bruh, tuck your age, nigga. Damn.
Bruh, I'm not too Zumo says 507. Listen carefully. 5. No, but they did him dirty. They were supposed to write it out in words and not keep it as numbers.
Exactly.
I hear it, dog. I feel like if you're presidential, you need to be able to read those numbers, man. The very least, but
Aye,
if
bruh. If you have hundreds of millions and billions there, bruh, it's a lot.
And that's my thing, is that don't you respect us as a constituent to actually read your speech before you get up on the stage? At least like skill.
Aye, that goes down to the script writers or whoever. They're the ones who fucked up, but the main goal is to embarrass Zuma Vele. That's the whole thing. And then now when Ramaphosa's doing worse, everyone's quiet.
Bruh, nigga's doing way worse. Way worse.
Cupcake. But you know what? I have to give Cupcake. I have to give Cupcake because this past 2-3 weeks, like I think how he handled the Rwanda thing, bro, he handled it quite well. Because a lot of niggas, man, are out here saying, let's crash out. We need to go to war. Show them, bro. You forget that wars are not fought on some battlefield, bro. Your club is the battlefield. Your house is the battlefield. Your local shopping center is the battlefield. They're equal. Like you would say, we must just go to war and show them. I'm not going to war with niggas who are on a 24/7 diet of Hennessy and hot wings.
Damn.
Niggas who go up a flight of stairs and already breathing heavy.
Damn.
Father, no ways.
Bruh, and I'm sure for facts, when we go to war, there's going to be someone carrying a speaker, playing a piano, I'm telling you.
Wow, giving up our
In
position.
the meantime.
Sensational.
Bruh, and the thing is, but South African niggas, man, is JB is the type place. Like even that war helmet won't fit because of the rolls behind the head, but still they won't have to be tucked in properly.
That's wild.
I see it, guys.
Wow.
I see it, and I see it. Even worse, the honeys, because I don't think they make pants. I don't think they make uniforms in those sizes, bro.
Damn. Yeah, that just hit me. Pause.
SA shorties are just let's not go to work, guys. Let's just get along. Can we not all get along? We don't want that smoke. South Africa should be J. Cole in this situation.
Wow. Even though the gun doesn't shoot, it doesn't mean it's not deadly.
Yeah, of course, bro. Because for me, bro, like that thing, it's actually very interesting that a lot of these wars are not actually Rwanda versus South Africa. It's Rwanda and whoever's funding them versus whoever's funding us. Niggas are using us as proxy.
Yeah, but let's intro the show.
Yo, man, I even forgot how to do that when we were live. But I just know it's Bavaria in your area, and the hours are late. It's always getting scary.
Sensational.
No feet, so the legs get hairier.
Sensational.
Ooh. Screen slick and shiny, getting glarier.
Sensational.
Oh, bite
like
no
Ronaldo
bark,
in your
bull
Benz,
terrier.
always carrier.
Sensational.
I'm a dog. I got that dog in me. Niggas looks like a bull terrier.
I just handed that to you.
But yeah,
niggas ain't going to Congo. I'm not getting that malaria.
Sensational.
Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah. I
know, man. It's good to be back, niggas. It's good to be back. Let's cook something sensational.
Oh wait, this is Wesley Sniper. Shoot him from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
Ukhayino wakafulela mangisi azamkhokhela imali yawo. Umkhonto ihlabela kuze kukhala abafokozana. Bacela imali uju sibuyile. Let me mansplain.
Yo, man. Shit. Where is dog? I even forgot the. Can you do the honors?
And this is the podcast where everything, and I mean everything, goes just as long as you can mansplain it.
Damn, this nigga's rusty.
Sensational, dog. Sensational. As we were in our bag when we came up with that, we really were, and we still are. It's absolutely getting up. And as always, gents, it's been a full year since our last episode. I think just before we get into what we want to get into, I think I want to just look over some of the things that I know we would have cooked, but we didn't. Obviously, a man made a J. Cole jab, and J. Cole has just released right now, and obviously a flame of a thing. And to put it to bed, I want to put it to bed even early, bro. J. Cole's the best rapper right now. There's no conversation. There's no conversation
comes
around
close.
that.
I'm sorry,
bro, like
what?
right now
Best
his level,
rapper
man's
in terms of
close.
skill. In terms of skill, who comes close to him?
Yo, you guys, bro.
I'm just
Bro,
saying,
don't
in
tell me
terms
about
of
that.
skill.
Don't tell me about that nigga, bro. Don't tell me about
There's
that
too
nigga.
many people who
Boom,
can
boom,
contend with
boom,
that
pow.
nigga.
Boom, 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 pow. Yeah. Don't tell me
Right
about
now, in terms of form, everything, Kendrick, yes, he's
that. Yeah,
dope.
J.
but
Cole's
then
that nigga, but
He
J. Cole's
does
that.
what he does on the side, but he's not where J. Cole is now in terms of the skill wise. But what he did on Meet the Grams, that to me, that's skill.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? You're gonna give a man his props and then say, "Oh yeah, but he's not like this." Bro, Dot is the top guy right
He's
now.
not
When it comes to skill,
he's not the best rapper. He's the top guy, but not the best rapper.
what?
He's not the best
Oh my
rapper. Just because he won the beef
wow.
doesn't mean okay. Yes, no.
It's not even about the beef. I'm talking about just generally. The type of rapper we want to listen to, that's
his bars
Dot.
on crazy.
Nah, he's not. His bars aren't
Wow.
crazy at
Okay.
all. And
Wow.
you know what's the test? This is my litmus test,
Wow.
right? Because when I listen to
We
Meet the
survived
Grams, I'll say
outside all
this.
from the music. Nigga, what?
That's not a
That
bar.
nigga.
No.
I'm not saying.
When I listen to Meet the Grams, bro, and I just take the beat off, because obviously I must give him his props. The man knows how to make a theme and he knows how to get and evoke emotion out of you. But when you just read it, bro, it just sounds like a bitter ex. Like, oh, you're a body shamer. You wanna hate me, you're misogynistic. Just sounds like a Twitter hunt, bro, Kendrick. I'm
Bro.
like, what is this, bro?
Bro,
What
I've
is
heard
this,
so
bro?
many
The
people
body
say
shamer.
that. I've
Bro,
heard so
your
many people
daughter,
say that, though.
your daughter. Ooh,
Nah,
we never heard
okay, the
about
door
it.
that doesn't even exist, but I've heard some people say that. But for me, that thing is like, it's like the beat was done by the Alchemist. That's like alchemy, the way that song came together, bro. It's the darkest hip hop song I've heard in my life. But in terms of skill and the different ways he called gay Drake,
Aye.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
No, you just made you expressed your feelings about
Yes,
him. That's what it
but he
is.
called Drake gay 3 different ways: in Shakespearean English, in normal English, and then in lyrical way. That was just impressive to me, bro.
That's fine, but like it didn't move the needle. Honestly, when it comes to Dots, Euphoria was peak. Like in the battle, that was the
Thank
best
you.
thing he
Keep
put
saying.
together.
Of
I
course,
think not like us, bro. There's a lot of weird bars there that we just gloss it over because it's Kendrick.
nah,
What's
no,
OVO
not like
for?
us.
The
It's funny.
unconventional option. Like, bro, there's a lot of bars where you like, what do you on about?
No, it's funny, bro. Not like us is
no.
hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah, of course. I give it to him, but there's a lot of them where I'm just side-eyeing. It's like, okay, we'll give it to you because it's you. Because there's a lot of ones where the boy was cooking and niggas are like, yeah. Because Drake was the funniest. And the way the man would throw it back and throw the syrup back.
No.
Man
The way he
was
would throw it back,
fucking
pause.
innocent.
Jesus.
Oh, whoa.
Shit.
You see, you're playing into what Kendrick was saying. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. Come on.
Yeah, and I love the way he actually leaned into it. Pause. He leaned into that. What's that ratchet chick? What's that dirty hand, bro? That looks like she needs a shower. What's
Sexy Red.
6, yes. Hands on your knees. Hands on your. No. And then when that bullet goes off.
Nah, like it's dope. Nah, if Family Matters was dope, it's just that it was neutralized by Meet the Grams too early, and we were just all in shock. And then he dropped Not Like Us just to resume the program, and that's where to me it felt like, oh, okay, sure, we're now moving on. But then in the same breath, it felt like he was just stomping on him at that stage.
To be honest
Yeah,
with
but
you,
for me,
I feel like Kendrick knew what he was doing the whole time. Like it was planned. Drake was just he was deflecting every other shot that was coming his way. He had to first see what was coming his way, pause, and then he could respond. He wasn't ready.
but
Literally.
this is what I'm gonna say, bro. Like the funniest thing about this whole battle was always the talking about culture. And Kendrick leaned into, because Kendrick has probably out of the big three, he has the biggest cultural cachet. The man knows how to pull samples in a different way. He knows how to pull lyrics and themes in a different way. And everyone who was pro Kendrick was always talking about the culture, the battle rap culture. Like Drake is an outsider, boo, 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 boo. But bro, where else in battle rap do we allow pre-recorded records? Sure, it hit, but like for me, it's like we just wanted so and so to win because that's how it panned out. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
there's a lot of things where it's good for thee but not good for me. Like that man, we
nah, bro.
always gonna say, but Drake will come up with things, Drake will do this and Drake will do that. Fine. I don't think anyone respects Drake. You just know that the niggas numbers wise is not you're not fucking keeping up. He's out of here.
Nah,
Fine.
like
Put that
this
to
is
one
where
side.
I disagree with you
Yeah.
on that because what Kendrick did with Meet the Grams, even though it was pre-recorded, he literally told him at the beginning of Euphoria, "This is where you're gonna go, and I'm already prepared." He told all of us that he's
That's what I'm
prepared.
saying.
Then he dropped Meet the Grams that he did way before he even heard Family Matters, and it's responding to everything he's saying in a way. It's crazy. That's light years of tacticianness, or even if that's a word, but to be a
But
tactician
bro,
to that level, bro, that's crazy to me. And
he
then not
didn't
like us.
respond to anything to in Meet the Grams, to be honest. He only responded in Not Like Us. Like for me, the Not Like Us joints where he cooked, where he flipped the slave bar, like always rapping like he's trying to get the slaves free. And then he did the Atlanta thing. He cooked that. Obviously, with time, that bar aged pretty badly because all the Atlanta rappers and all the Atlanta niggas came out to stand behind the boy. But for me, it's things like that where niggas will hear something, flip it, and even you as a listener in real time, when you're catching that ball, you know exactly what he's talking about.
Nah,
This
bro.
Meet the Grams thing is more like a, in general, I kind of get what he's getting at, but it isn't specific bars. Like, this is the one that he's replying to here.
No, no,
You know
no,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
No, you know why it's specific? Because it's a theme. He's following the theme of family. Because family matters. He's speaking about me beating my wife allegedly. So now I'm rebelling and saying, don't speak about my family. Watch me speak about your family, and let me tell them exactly who you are. That's he was going on the theme of family, not necessarily going bar for bar. They're not like us. He had time to go back and then go bar for bar. That's how it was easier for him. That's what I'm saying. He clusterfucked Drake. He just was fucking him up from every single angle. He couldn't do shit. But anyway, I don't want
Yeah,
to spend
fair
too
enough.
long on this, bro. For you guys, what is your favorite track from this whole beef?
Bro, Drake shooters doing TikToks, niggas, ass niggas in your game. That's peace, brother. You ain't getting shit. Still mad, but that one hoe, we ain't even fuck. I just lived up with her. I could act with a small time. I ain't even really let my bro. Let
Ishingoma,
me
who
have
said
it by
rap?
sure.
Oh,
By far. That you, bro, niggas, I cannot lie. That second beat, that man was floating. I played that thing at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning in my lounge, and my furniture started floating. Like, yeah, that's how I'm cheating. Yo, 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 yo. No, 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 no. That nigga wasn't his bag.
Winner Kane, what's your favorite joint?
Euphoria. When superpowers get neutralized, I can always watch the silence. Ah, that shit was
This
deep.
nigga's whispering like the boogeyman. Like, I don't know what's going on.
That's not what
No,
he
I'm
said.
saying you, not Kendrick, you.
That was the whole thing. I'm
It's
playing on it,
crazy.
nigga.
Bro, my favorite joints are still Meet the Grams till this day. Like, I like push-ups a lot, but Meet the Grams, I've listened to that 500 times, most
I'm not
probably.
even gonna lie, dog. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought you, as a J. Cole fan, would have gone with 7 minute drill.
Wow. Bro, but when that joint dropped, I was the first person to say it was whack. Even Kane was shooting him bail. He's like, no, Pele, it's just a warning shot. I'm like, it was a weak ass shot though.
Bro, man was undecided whether he wants to or not.
Yeah, nah. That's the main issue. But okay, since that whole thing transpired and niggas went and did that, then came the victory lap of the pop-out show. Did you watch it, Bavaria?
I don't give a damn about that thing, bro.
You
Just a
didn't watch the
whole
pop
bunch of
outs?
gang.
What's the
I didn't
pop
know,
outs?
bro. I just saw a whole bunch of niggas who have cases against kids and
Damn.
gangbangers who hate niggas dancing on stage with Kendrick.
Wow.
It doesn't, yeah.
A minor.
But yeah, Bonje, that pop out show, I loved seeing J-Rock. J-Rock's my favorite West Coast rapper, and just getting the love that he deserves, and for that verse of the century on Money Trees. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Just seeing that. But
Schoolboy Crip walking like a motherfucker.
woo, to what's his name? King Kunta. Oh, yeah, well, up you see there.
Hard.
I know he was turning up there when King Kunta came on. And then the euphoria. No, you see the when he went and did Not Like Us, what 7 times or something. Cool. But the only time I got hyped is when the chicks came out, the dancers came out, the cousins. Wow.
Those chicks are crazy. Those chicks are crazy. Those chicks are crazy.
There's this one specific chick that knew how to step. I can see it's in her, like it's in her blood.
There's this move. What is that dance that they do? This like the stepper. It's the big
It's
stepper.
some step shit.
Oh,
That shit is fire.
this is hard.
Alright, but if you're not watching that shit just go straight because you're homie. Alright, man, come on.
How you big stepping with the size 7 on?
He kicked his ass with that size 7. Oh,
Thank
bruh.
Like niggas.
Man had to tag team Lucian to come help.
Now here's the thing, Kendrick couldn't get a backdoor because when he heard everyone was doing
Pause, fun.
let me
I
just
pause,
slide.
fun.
He said it was gay. So what?
Pause, fun.
Oh,
You
yeah,
getting
gotta
any?
pause that. You gotta pause that. You gotta pause that, though.
Wilding, my bad. My
I
bad.
pause that. I never. But no, I think there's nothing that we've said in the past, however minutes we've been recording, that hasn't already been said. I think all jokes aside, like I troll and whatever, but for me, there's this whole beef period. I enjoyed everything blow for blow from both sides, bro. That's some shit that I don't think we'll ever see again in in the hip hop sphere. Like a beef that
Never.
has built up for so long, something that has been going on since 2013, man. When Man dropped Control and the subliminals back and forth. And you know the craziest thing, the one last thing I want to say about this is that after or during beef, when I go back and listen to old records from both niggas, everything now sounds like a subliminal. Because that what's that scissor joint with Kendrick when he was on Black Panther, man? That
All the
like
stars.
at the beginning, I thought he was just making a general boss, just saying anyone. But then when I listen to it again, it's like he's talking about this nigga. And even when I listen to what's that one from this mid album he just did,
Mr.
the
Morale.
one with the crown of thorns on his head.
Mr. Morale.
Yes,
GNX.
stop playing before
Oh,
I
the one with the
start
crown.
to a song. Bitch, I'm attractive. I ain't fuck with you no more. I'm fasting. When I hear bars like that, it's like, okay, he's coming at the nigga. And then on the flip side, when I listen to Drizzy, like that track that he did with Jack Harlow, where he's like, all these tall tales coming from little men, and then the plug talk coming from middlemen, and then I can say, okay, there's a bit of push here. I didn't know where the short bars were coming from because a lot of those short bars, I
Yeah.
thought I was Uzi or something.
True.
But
I've never
then,
thought of that. I've never actually thought of that until now.
but then now it's hitting different. But he was talking about this nigga the whole time. Now all the short bars and all the bars about being overly deep and being bigger than your boots, I'm like, he was talking about this nigga this whole time, and now this nigga was talking about him. So for me, like
The one
unwrapping that was like
the one person I was annoyed that Drake was subbing the whole fucking year was the one person who had the best year in music. I don't care what you say, Future.
Sensational.
That was the one person you couldn't
Bob
sub, bro. Like,
Hendricks. He came
Yeah.
and trapped on the first We Don't Trust You. That to me, that album is excellence. I don't know how the hell it
it's
didn't win a
amazing.
Grammy. I don't know how. Like all this TDE
Bruh.
propaganda, bro. It's annoying as shit.
I'm not lying. But if we're talking rappers though, that guy had the best year. I don't care what you say.
True.
He had the best year, bro.
You see, mixtape Pluto,
he has
bro.
the best year.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Okay,
mixtape
I hear
Pluto.
Yeah,
Mixtape
I hear that.
Pluto.
Talking on that.
Bro, like not to try and backtrack onto the beef, but he even had the weekend dissing Drake and falsetto.
Exactly.
And the operation, bruh. It was insane. But Imag,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
No, just
No, I
saying.
was just gonna say, for me, bro, like the way, obviously the man lost to Kendrick. No, no lies, no anything. But the way the man dealt with all those side characters, bro, it was pitiful.
That's why I'm
Like the fact
saying
it
Hendrix is
was,
the only person who was untouched. He couldn't
I
say
feel like
shit to
Drake
Hendrix.
was legitimately hurt by that one. Cause
It's his
that
fault.
man,
Bitch ass
that
nigga.
I don't know what those niggas were up to. I don't know whose fault. I don't know which nigga did what. But just in general, the fact that even Future did a 180, he said he didn't even know it was a diss record to Drake.
I'm sorry. Have you not heard What Would Pluto Do?
What will Pluto do? He fucked the hoe, so I did it. What will Pluto do? He definitely fucking on this bitch. Hey, he wasn't talking about what will
Ah,
Pluto do. It's what I did to Pluto's bitch.
Exactly. Thank you.
damn, son.
That's your
Damn, son.
homie.
Yeah, but
Bro,
moving on.
look, listen. I think the final points is as niggas, as people, man. I don't know these niggas. I think out of all of these niggas, man, the only nigga I'd actually like to sit down and have a conversation with is J. Cole. The rest of these niggas, man, I just love his music.
Bro, I
I
don't
just
want
like
to
him.
know his opinion on the beef. I don't. And he's my favorite rapper of all time. I just don't want to know his opinion on all the shit that went on. You left for your peace and everything. Cool. Tell me about the fall off now. You know what I'm saying?
I need that. Need that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I need that. Like this man is aligned the stars so much, and the ball play, man. Oh, I need that. The fall off, I need that.
You mug it, bro. But just to cap off the Kendrick or the big three talk, how'd y'all find GNX?
Amazing. Amazing. Even though I don't find it coherent because I don't get like the flow. That album doesn't flow to me. It's the first time that I've listened to a Kendrick album and it doesn't make sense to me. But it makes sense, like what he was trying to achieve with the album. It's just the coherence of the songs. And playlist wise, I don't. It's off for me.
I think GNX is better than Mr. Morale, but it was like yeah, because there's three or four joints that are godly, bro. Like the whacked out murals, Man in the Garden. Like I like how he encapsulated
No
Nas
stuff.
from one mic, fire.
But to be
That
honest,
reincarnation joint's pretty fire. TV off as well. I'll give him that one. But the rest of them, and then the
the
biggest
reason.
disappointment, that squabble
Mhm.
up joint, bro. Like man, I was so
What a
hyped for that
huge
joint.
Oh,
letdown. What a huge
What a
letdown Squabble
huge
Up
like
was.
that, bruh. When we heard the
like when I
snippet,
heard
we
it, the
thought it was
snippets
something
on the
else.
Knock Like Us music video. It's like hey,
Ah,
keep my seat, Mr. Get off, fuck it. And then as he switches it, and then when I hear it on the album, I start turning up, and then I hear that. I'm like, make a wins game.
but to be honest with you, this was an album for his hometown. And not even just his hometown. Actually, I'll take that back. This was one for the people who actually support him. Let's put it that way. The ones who fuck with him. This was for them. This is the first time he made an album for them. It's not even about what he wants to talk about.
Yo, bruh. Like for me,
I don't know, man.
bruh,
I don't know.
for me, hey now, I had that shit on repeat 1,000 times. That mustard beat is insane to me. It's a nasty beat. Bruh, I play
Hey
that
now, say
shit.
now.
Bruh, I play that shit on my speaker on loud every Friday for no reason. Hey now, say now, motherfucker, all about my yen, big face Buddha. And wait, I feel like a gang, like that song is for buff gangbangers. I won't explain further. I won't explain further. But no, like in general, that GNX album, I liked it, so I won't even lie. And I'm not even and if I had to pick a rapper that I would choose not to listen to out of the big three, it was mostly B Kendrick. But I like that GNX, bro. That shit was fire. To me, it was fire.
The shit was alright. Like I feel like as a whole project, it was alright. But the that five that I mentioned, it was on smoke.
Bro, if this world were mine, hey, Roman,
Romance, saying,
I
ah,
know, boy. Even that Luther shit was fire, dog. Like he killed on the R&B. He usually sucks at it, but no, he did it, bro.
Yeah, we must give it to him. But I think for me, man, when I look at this big three conversation, it's almost like we enjoyed them in their peak. Like this is almost like a Messi Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia and America kind of feels right now.
Yeah, it was like Messi and Ronaldo at a World Cup final.
Yeah, yeah. We got that Champions League / World Cup final, and niggas are
okay,
gonna
who
vote their
won then?
votes. But for me, it's like
Who?
whichever side you rock with, man. It's like these niggas, we have to appreciate them because if these niggas retire and they leave the game, I was screwed, bro.
We'll be bored as
I was.
fuck. Look at us getting
Bruh,
excited because Cole just dropped a single now. We're getting excited because Drake and Party dropped an album. Got excited because Kendrick did the Super Bowl. And then everyone else, besides Future and other legacy acts, besides them, we don't care.
we don't care, though. We don't care. Like rap, literally rap is those three niggas. If those three niggas disappear from the game, no one cares. Meek Mill don't care. Yes, Dave
Ay, ay,
East
ay, ay,
dropped.
ay, ay,
I
ay, ay.
personally love Dave East, but niggas don't care about Dave East.
Niggas don't care about Davies.
Yeah.
Bro, like even from a Migos perspective, Migos was supposed to be those niggas. Like Offset was supposed to be that nigga. R.I.P. Takeoff, but we don't care. Quavo nje,
Yeah.
Pashi,
Yeah.
Pashi, like,
Pashi,
niggas doing like country music or whatever. We don't care.
Niggas
Like,
on every fucking podcast, bruh. Weird.
who cares? Like, who do we care about? Outside of the big three niggas, who do we care about? And this is not a as hip hop
Oh,
niggas
wait,
because
he
we're
is
hip
in the
hop
big
niggas.
three.
There's niggas we care, but I'm saying
The
who
legacy
people
acts
care about
besides
in
them.
general.
Okay. No, actually, I don't like the big three. It's Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. Because there's
Who's
four guys at the head of the table. It's Future, J. Cole, Drizzy, Dot.
In influence, I can say that, but in terms of lyrical skill and style and all of those things, I don't know.
Huh?
Like if we had to, if we had to do the Avatar thing, I think all of them have their styles, but Future style is not as strong as everyone else's
What?
style.
This nigga literally birthed mumble rappers. What is wrong with you?
Is
Ah,
that
yeah.
would you want to be proud of that? Birthing Lil Yachty and Olu,
Bro,
would you
it's
be
not
proud of
about
that?
that.
Dude,
It's about the fact that this nigga actually did something that everyone else followed and the kids followed more than anything.
that's number one.
Nigga.
And number two, that's number one. And number two, Drake also birthed a lot of niggas that couldn't sing or tried to, or a lot of niggas tried to sing after Drake started singing. So let's not say
I.e. Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, but Bryson Tiller kills, though. Bryson Tiller,
Oh, wait. Brent
that's a
Fires.
hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Brent Fires is terrible.
Oh,
I'm-
niggas can't sing for shit.
I'm now mature enough to know that Brent Fires is whack. But nje, in terms of everything, Future deserves MVP of 2024. Those three albums,
I hear that.
the two albums and the mixtape was amazing to me. No one else puts out quality like he did at such a high rate, and it doesn't all sound the same to me as a person who listens to him. If you don't listen to Future that way, it's gonna all sound the same.
I won't lie, it kind of does. I feel like I'm a filthy casual when it comes to Future Van Dross. When it comes to Hendrix, man, I'm a filthy casual.
You see
I
the
feel
song.
like once,
You see Brazier I've played 1,001 times, bro. That song makes me feel like a gangster. I don't even know why, bro.
Alright, Teflon Don. Yo.
but I feel like last year was a controversial one. Granted, the man he did the, but yeah, Future getting a Ballon d'Or last year, I wouldn't be mad at that. But
And
also Kendrick's highlights and his PR, and he just cooked too much. So I'm not also mad at him getting the Ballon d'Or either.
yeah, Kendrick cooked. He deserves the Ballon d'Or of 2024, of rap of 2024. But I will say, rap is in a very weird place. As much as this is supposed to be the Kendrick era, something, I don't know, the other two are still like trying to climb back. I don't know. It feels weird to me. It feels mad weird. It feels like Kendrick and Drake and Cole, they're still being titans. And as much as they have bots on social media and all those things, it just doesn't truly feel like the real Kendrick era. Unless, of course, yeah, he's going on tour and everything, but all this cryptic shit has to stop. I've watched all the podcasts of all these West Coast niggas. Like, find out. No, drop if you're gonna drop. Don't now tell your homies to now be cryptic and all this shit and say, let's find out. No, drop music, be fine. Like for me, I can live with an album for a long time, so GNX was more than enough for me. But now it's like, okay, what else are you doing to push the culture forward besides hating Drake? Because what he did at the Super Bowl is that as much as he boosted GNX sales, literally over 15 songs and albums of Drake's also went diamond. So now you've pushed him up too. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really feel that. And the Super Bowl performance was cool. I liked it. I watched it maybe 6 or 7 times, but yeah, that just kept off the whole year, and game over is exactly what this thing is now. The game is over, the beef is over. Now, if niggas want to keep shooting, then it's up to you, but it won't. I don't think Kendrick will respond on track or on wax.
Fair enough. That's why for me, I think that man, as much as he can get a Ballon d'Or, I don't think he's not gonna be the guy who carries the game. Like I don't think he has the work ethic to carry the game. That nigga drops and then disappears, and drops and then disappears. Like Niggas like that cannot carry the game.
Yeah, but he's been around though. He's sticking around. I'm actually like shocked that he's actually still around. I'm like, okay, you're taking this seriously, and I appreciate that as a hip hop fan. For me personally,
For sure. For
oh,
sure.
yeah.
More volume. Like the volume that we're getting is volume of crap. So having niggas who have quality to bring out more volume and release some more heat. So I can never be mad at that. Nah, man. Because we've already talked enough about how Drake has caught hands. But the one nigga that's who catches hands. Fetty, my boy, Montoya.
Por favor, Montoya, por favor. Por favor, Montoya. Montoya, Montoya.
Montoya, por favor. That nigga,
Hey.
Fetty, if you put that nigga in the 100 people,
I would.
Montoya, por favor. No, I've never seen a nigga run on the beach and his feet don't sink in the sand or the water. Nigga was pacing, man.
But here's the thing: the way the producers cut that up, they cut it up as if he saw her getting smashed. He didn't see it yet. He was just running just based off of her being there. So after that, when they released the second episode, then he saw it and he sat and watched.
And he
But
crashed
y'all
out.
did see his revenge, right?
But his strokes were weak. What kind of revenge is that? He's supposed to crack that chick through the fucking bed.
Yeah. The stroke police,
No, honestly, that shit
dick
was weak.
detectives.
The way
You got the
that other
revenge.
guy,
That's all that matters.
bro, the way the other guy was cracking Montoya's
Dog. I knew he was cracking his missus, man. Even Shorty was the way she was riding it, man. No way.
cardio on a
No way.
million.
Dog. It's like she Red Bull, man. But it gave her wings and she was flying on that thing.
But here's my thing: like, what do you expect? Like, did he not know that she was a hoe?
I feel like certain things catch you off guard. I wanted to cook Montoya as much as possible, but like in
Bruh.
that situation, a crash out is understandable. I feel like as a nigga, you need to see these things coming, but when they do happen, because a lot of niggas they see it happening, they see it coming, but then they make themselves feel better. They let her tell him the sweet nothings that make him feel better. And then when it actually happens, niggas on disbelief.
Bruh. But then also look at the way it's their backstory allegedly. I don't know how true this is that they met Kelly and she has a child. So Montoya would say, I know I love you and the child equally. So I can see why he crashed out.
Wait. Yeah, no. When you get burnt by a situation that's full of nonsense, man, it was I feel like we did a really bad job. Like to give this context for you, all of you who don't know, Montoya is a character who's on what is it? Temptation Island,
Yeah,
Spain.
some Spanish Sensation Island.
Yeah, so a reality TV show. So the story starts where this guy, I think he gets a lap dance or something from one of the other contestants. He came on the show with his Han. Then the Han wanted to get back on the snake.
Bro, mind you, that was a
point
point of Temptation Island for them to be tempted.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And then he sat there on like a live feed watching his Han in a room with another jet. And he crashed out, absolutely crashed out. He
Getting her
broke.
back cracked in.
Yo, she got her back cracked in, bro. Like at one point, I thought these people were getting tased by electric, like bro, rounds like that, bro. Hi, man. Bro, they were banning that, bro. Fucking, bro. That was intense. So even as a nigga who that's not my hand, I even felt a little bit of pain for the boy, man. That was crazy.
No, I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I'm just saying, listen, the way that homie, like, she was really serious about it because you know that thing where she's gonna be on top, but then you do all the work. That's how you know he was serious.
Yeah, I know he was.
Montoya.
But side note, I think the lesson from here, because I think Montoya did get back, and then she came back again, and they cracked it even more till the bed frame was smacking against the wall. It would sound like he was killing her. And my thing is that you never go hole for hole. Never try to go hole for hole with the woman you love. And never try to go hole for hole with the woman you love. Never do it. You're gonna lose.
Kane, why do you disagree?
Wait, you mean hoe for hoe, meaning that she's
Hoe
a
for hoe,
hoe?
blow for blow. Like you do some fuck shit, then she does some fuck shit, then you do some fuck shit, then she does. Never do that to all
Nigga,
when you love.
nigga,
You catch
nah.
L's.
Homie, straight up. Hold up. Now you gonna make me go into my pimp hand, dog. Don't do that.
All right, let's hear
Bro,
it.
straight up. If this bitch, okay, let's say you were in love with her. Like the homie just said, Wes just said that they were in love, they had a kid and everything, right? I'm taking care of your little snot-nosed kid. And then you wanna go cheat on my ass. Bro, I'm fucking every one of your friends you have. I'm
Sensational.
fucking every bitch you work with.
Sensational.
Guess what? You see that bitch that you grew up with? The one that you grow again. The one you check in with. I'm fucking that bitch too.
Sensational.
Are you playing, bro? Are you playing, bro?
Pillar, bro,
Oh.
the
No,
difference between you and Montoya is that,
Lalela,
wait,
I
hold
need-
on, Bavaria. The difference between Kane and Montoya is that Kane actually has a backbone. That's the big difference.
for sure. But this is why I say what I say. Because there's a difference between how we think and how most gents think. Most niggas want to go hoe for hoe with the woman he loves, thinking that in his mind, by some way, he will win the game and then she'll go back in time. But the reality is, there's no winning that thing. Only
It's not about winning, nigga. Get qualifying, then guy.
No, but
No,
Montoya,
he's what
he
said,
doesn't
but-
care. No, not that he doesn't care. He's too soft for it. He was just doing it thinking that she would care. And then once you realize that she
Exactly.
went back for round 2 and round 3, then what's the point? He was still sad.
And then the inverse
Okay, I
of that
get y'all now.
is that it's bad to go hoe for hoe with the woman that you love. But for women, it's bad to go hoe for hoe with the nigga that doesn't love you. See, that is a bad thing to do. There's nothing worse for a hand than giving out summer 16 box. Bro, and there's nothing better than being a nigga who catches summer 16 box unbeknownst to you. You
What do
know
you
the
mean by
one
summer
where
16?
That's what I'm trying to catch.
she's out here looking for revenge.
Oh, summer 16. Okay.
Sensational.
Sensational.
She keeps throwing summer 16 box on it. Like, have you ever been on that one where you're just chilling, minding your own business, you're out? The hand does everything from the first moment to next day you're cracking and she's cracking the hell out of you. You see that, bro, there's demons just releasing her. And then you realize that I did. And then you hear later on, with no. This one was getting back at that one, and when she thought we were boys, I'm like, I don't know this nigga, just chill with this nigga. But
here's
all
the
right,
thing,
I
though.
put some
Here's the
16
thing, though.
bucks.
Here's
I'm
the
happy
thing.
with it, sure, I guess, but there's
Here's my
nothing
thing.
worse.
Y'all went onto that show knowing that you're a couple. It's called Temptation Island. You know that your hoe is just got tempted. Leave that bitch. For me, I hear what
Yeah,
you're
for
saying
sure.
now because it's like going back and forth with the person that you say you love doesn't make any sense anyway. Just let that bitch go,
Doesn't.
bro.
Let it go.
Yabo. When I humble, as in fact, this is what Montoya should have did. He should have found a hand there who was probably lonely. Boy should have just fell in love yet again. Because that was the one thing that he wanted. That bitch knew that she couldn't give that to him. That's why she did what she did. Now, uMontoya befanele aqhubeka boMontoya. uBoy befanele abe ulava boy, CLP, uyazazi vele ukuthi soft. Okay boy. Hamba ufuna omunye umuntu. Musu kuyenza lento ukuthi fucking back and forth. For me, it's stupid.
Donkey. Easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
and I feel like with that being said, we haven't done this in a while, but he needs to be baptized. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because this is not
damn,
just Simp
son.
of the Week. It's not Simp of the Month. Already in January, he was Simp of the Year.
He is, bro. He is.
Facts.
Bruh.
I don't even think Will Smith can go box to box with this nigga.
Hey, watch how Jada comes back. Watch, she'll hear this and she'll come back.
Sensational.
Yeah, this nigga's playing. You think Jada's like, huh? Someone's outdoing me? Wow.
She'll come out the lair looking like Lord Voldemort. Barely already the cuts. She has the same cuts as him. So
That's crazy. That's
Cheetah.
crazy. But,
Cheetah.
bruh, let's baptize this homie. Simping. God damn. Simping. Niggas be out here
niggas
simping.
be out here
Damn.
God damn. Simping. Niggas be out here simping.
That's how
God
the song.
damn.
Wait, pause, Bavaria. That's how the song goes. You see, K.A.N. is old now. He doesn't remember the damn song.
My bad, guy.
That's crazy. He fucked up the first baptism, whatever you call it. That's crazy.
But anyway,
This nigga says that's not how.
Anyway,
But anyway, out of everything that happened last year, the most shockingly not shocking thing, oh no, shocking that he got caught. Shocking that he got caught is Diddy.
bro, like, you know what? There's every few times where a nigga is blamed or a nigga is accused of certain things where guys will take the stand and be like, nah, free my nigga this, free my nigga that. Bro, off rip, we know Diddy did that shit, bro. We
Bruh,
just
and
know. Like,
there
no
have
one
been-
is defending that nigga. 10,000 bottles of baby oil fed to 10,000
bruh.
It's been an open secret
him
for
up.
years.
Exactly. Comedians were telling jokes about it.
Bro. And the craziest thing was like, I did a deep dive. Pause.
We getting high on a kite, no Diddy. See my artist double plat, no Diddy. Sipping on yak, no Diddy.
I saw the videos of this nigga with Justin Bieber, bro, at 16, having the young nigga nervous. Man. Put that nigga in the jail, bro.
Forget Bieber, Usher.
Bro.
Oh, Usher. Man had Usher back then. You know that those cheeks were finished, bro. He really let it burn.
Oh, nasty. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not giving you that one because no.
He really let it burn,
No,
bro.
but what if Usher really had herpes and that's why he made it burn? Like early.
Oh, come on, man.
Guys, guys.
Come on.
Remember he said, like, remember that scandal, like 2016, like the herpes thing with Usher?
Oh, the fat shorty. Yeah, the fat shorty. She said the fat shorty Usher gave that fat shorty herpes. I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Right, but my problem is that with this whole Diddy thing is that they keep saying these powerful people. No one has been outed yet. They tried Jigga Man, they tried Jay-Z, and Jay-Z came out himself. Or he did talk a bit too much in terms of like, we're not used to Jay-Z being this annoyed, but he was pissed. He's like, "Hi guys, don't put me just because there's a long list and just because I'm a black man and I'm a billionaire. Now you're gonna throw me in this shit." Like I respected Jay-Z just for saying, "Fuck out of here, don't put me in the shit," and then put his full force of his lawyers on this whole thing. Whether he did it or not,
you have to shut it down. You have to shut it down.
Exactly, you have to shut it down. That's what I just respect what I know. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna stand 10 toes and say I didn't do it instead of be cryptic and then now just send the lawyers only. No, since you want to try and embarrass me, let me embarrass you.
I'm not even gonna lie. The one nigga I wonder how he feels about all of this is Meek Mill, bro. Because, bro, like the way I saw those videos, it seems like Meek Mill was getting cracked.
Man, they cracked that boy booty.
Yo, they cracked that boy.
Allegedly.
Yo, allegedly. Like, I remember I was watching a video, bro, and I heard snippets. I don't know if that's AI or that's a real thing, but that traumatized me. The way they were cracking that nigga.
Bro, the one where he's screaming.
That was scary, yeah.
Screaming, bro. Yo,
That was scary. But,
like,
bro,
Diddy is a slave master the way he was cracking that whip on that man's back, bro. There's no way.
Damn.
bro, what if Diddy ate the fries off of Meek Mill's legs with his mouth?
Rest before way to rest.
Oh no, bro, come on. The one that was dipped in the ocean.
Bro. I know, but you did him fine. Like, and the only thing is that the only way he got caught was through Cassie. That's it. If Cassie didn't push, if he didn't pay, or because he was saying he didn't want to pay and then kept denying the allegations, and then she said, "Oh, okay." Switch the gear.
But his legal counsel must be shit though, because think about it. If you're the lawyer, you're hearing all of this shit, because Diddy obviously is gonna tell his lawyer. He has to tell his lawyer. The information has to be privy to the lawyer. Cool. Why wouldn't you tell him, yo, I would pay this bitch the 30 million, bro? Why wouldn't you tell him that?
Power.
You know what I think? I want to put on the tinfoil hat just for a moment. Tinfoil hat, right? I think this is one of those power moves where Diddy is not a special nigga. Like, he's doing something that a lot of these big guys are doing in the industry. It's like this is not a new thing, bro. Like,
nah.
I don't think that he's the only guy. Like everyone in the music industry and entertainment industry is shaking their clothes. Like I just feel like Diddy, his power broker cut him off. Same thing that happened to Cosby. Same thing that happened to that other Jewish nigga. What's his name? Weinstein. It's like his power broker cut him off. Something went wrong because these niggas were always free to do what they were doing, and then at some point he probably bit the hand that feeds him or got too big for his pants, and then they cut him off. Because I know there's a lot of niggas still moving like this.
It's a rock deal.
Yeah.
That was
when he sued that company. But also in the same breath, have you noticed that they're all cutting off the facilitators of these things? As much as, yes, Diddy was involved in a lot of these things, but he was a facilitator for those things to happen at his premises. But Weinstein was also a facilitator at his island. Or not Weinstein.
R. Kelly was also a facilitator at some point.
R. Kelly, yes.
He was also a facilitator.
Epstein. You're talking about Epstein.
Not Weinstein, yes, Epstein, sorry. I'm mixing up my jewels like Kanye.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Bars. Sensational.
Sensational. Bro, why is Kanye crashing out like this? Like for me, Kanye is just one of those things where no one cares, but like, this nigga crashes out so much and it's like
nitrous oxide, some gas thing.
Become a villain.
He's doing some nitrous oxide shit. Like it's not nitrous oxide, of course, but there's something that they gave to him when he was in hospital, and then now he's addicted to it. So whenever he's off of it, he starts acting erratic, and then when he's on it, he's back to normal. So now we must just ignore him now, because whenever but the thing is, Kanye is not slow, bro. He's not, because every single time he has something to sell, he starts on this rant or whatever rant. Every single time, you can't tell me that each time you lose your mind when you want to sell something.
Nah, bro, that nigga knows that he has a watcher, he has a neutralizer, someone who has to kind of keep him in check. That's the whole thing with this whole chick. Yeah. That whole relationship was weird. Because, bro, first of all, I don't care what you say. That bitch is a Kim lookalike. I don't care what you say.
And they're divorcing now.
Exactly.
And there's no prenup.
Exactly.
And what did Kanye say in 2007?
You ain't no punk, holla, we want prenup. We want prenup.
Yeah.
Did you see how he pulled up with the shorty butt ass naked? Fully.
I feel like that chick was an agent, bro.
Did you see that joke? Did you see that joke when nigga said that he always had her naked because he wants to see if she was wearing a wire or not?
That's true. That's true, bro. That shit was too weird. It was just
cultish.
weird.
It was creepy.
Yeah.
It was. But all things are said. Shorty has a sensational set, bro.
Oh, what?
She has a sensational set. Her two strikers up front, my boy.
I know she's in shape.
She's got that Inzaghi Shevchenko pair up.
She has that Drogba and Nelka. You know what I'm saying? That front two.
No, my man, is cooking. Muller Lewandowski.
Yeah, center forward and a striker. I'm just talking about two strikers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and they were evenly sized. Sometimes you do get a Muller and Lewandowski.
Maybe if your left
titty balance is all on one side.
Bro, maybe if your left titty was smaller than the right one, then you can say Muller and Lewandowski.
Fair. I hear that.
You're stupid.
Bro, but you know, niggas that are just wild, like Trump, bro. You see that assassination attempt, bro. We all, like, literally everyone that I spoke to when that shit happened, we all like, nope, he's winning.
He won. He's winning, dog. There was a moment in history, like, obviously there's the conspiracy that the man planned it, he planted this, but from me, whatever happened, whatever it's due to, just the fact that after getting shot or someone makes an attempt on your life, your first thing is to go fight. Bro.
I honestly feel he did that for his own safety because everyone was out to kill that nigga. A man was actually, I feel like he was actually gonna get assassinated on a real note, like by some Secret Service or ban.
Because look at how slow Secret Service acted there. So slow. And it's like, how buffet? So I'm testing y'all, and y'all can't even pass this test. And on top of that, I don't want to be that guy. Did you see how many women he had? And the one that couldn't even put that gun in the holster?
Yo, that can of worms, bro. that can of worms, bro.
exactly. It's
And
a kind of
another thing, this thing of Trump and Elon Musk, bro. Elon Musk, that guy takes me, bro. And the thing is,
fucking Nazi, bro.
bro,
Fucking
the guy
Nazi.
is
Nair.
he's very systematic. He's good. Like when I remember all the way back to like 2020, 2019, so when he first made an appearance on Joe Rogan, I was like, yo, how lit is Joe Rogan to get a billionaire on? What's
No,
the
but he's
point
a
of Elon
loser,
Musk
bro.
being?
Yeah, Elon Musk
That's
is a
the
loser.
thing. Like the more he shows his ass, the more we see what he is. But from a propaganda perspective, this nigga's cooking, buying Twitter, and then removing all the community notes so you can cook your misinformation. That's a move. Whether we agree with it or not, but just from the tactical perspective, he cooked that. Man, Jay, now he's made us aware that we have all these refugees in South Africa with all this land. I didn't know we were sitting with an odd 1.3 million refugees here in South niggas. I didn't know. I didn't even know about the white genocide, guys.
Bro, like literally
I didn't know.
when he keeps trying to push this thing, I think to myself, how? Ngempela. Oh,
Really? Oh,
Really?
bruh. Like it's
ah,
really annoying to read. Like for me, I never really cared about seeing him on the timeline because it's like it's just a landlord that's always around for no fucking reason. Like, bruh, just go do your own thing. But then now it's just like I even had to like I didn't block him, but I had to like say show fewer tweets from the actual owner because I'm like, Nchita, you're gonna push this thing, and what the Afrikaners don't understand is that this man is just pushing for Starlink. That's it.
That's
Only
it.
thinking about himself.
bro. You
He
see, and
wants to
this is the
supply
thing.
electricity for this whole
These
country.
guys about AfriForum and that they don't see the bigger catch, and it's the same as the American MAGA, what's Make America Great Again niggas. They don't see the full picture,
Exactly.
bro. A billionaire is a billionaire is a billionaire. These niggas do not care about changing your life. They care about getting into power so that they can change legislature to give them the upper hand in their business. The man
Mhm.
was seizing all types of operations and he was seizing all types of key government contracts for Tesla and his companies. The first thing he did was that made himself like chief procurement guy and he's putting all the projects within his scope and his companies. Everyone was like, yeah, American freedom, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they sipped the Kool-Aid and they got lost in the sauce. The same thing the Afrikaners are doing. They think Elon Musk is coming here to save you. No, he's not.
Bruh.
He's here to get access to the resources and he's here to make sure his company does well. Nothing more, nothing less.
And also the fact that Trump gave them an outlet. Like you guys literally have an outlet and you're all saying no. So if you're willing to stay, then is something really happening to you then? Is something
Yeah, you see,
and number two, it's like when Trump gave them that outlet, I feel like, yeah, boy, I don't know if you've seen back in the day on Power where Ghost are shouting, go! That's how I feel like I'm speaking to Afrikaners. Leave then, go.
Yeah, just fucking
We'll help
go. Yeah, we really will help you pack
bro.
up.
We want a vineyard too.
Yeah, my nigga, like for real, fuck off. Oh, bro.
yeah, man. But it's a whole misinformation thing. A
But then
lot of misinformation.
and they're playing with dangerous propaganda because now you're now gonna or it's fear mongering, number one. Number two, you're bubbling. Is it civil war?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
Do y'all
It
think that
is.
we
but I
actually
feel
move
like
into
that's
war?
I think that's
Yes,
just what's on
but not
the. I
now.
think that's what's on the agenda in the next 5 or so years because I think there's a World War III really coming on the horizon. What's bubbling between us and them? What's bubbling between us and Congo and Rwanda? What's bubbling with obviously the Israel-Palestine thing has been there for ages, ever since
That's
those Germans and
since before we were
Polish.
born, I think.
Yeah, ever since the Germans and Polish went and claimed that land as Israel in the 40s after World War II, that thing has been going on. Obviously, there's the Russia-Ukraine joint. Then there's everything that's happening in West Africa with Nigeria and the Biafra wars, whatever. Like, there's a lot of things cooking. And then the United States, the way the United States is turning up with China and Russia, and how many people are going to BRICS, bro. It's like there's just a lot of things that are bubbling. And I just know that within 5 years, I really think within 5 years we're gonna see something go down.
Bro, VAT has already increased because
2%. Some bullshit.
Is that? But I think they're still discussing that. Has it officially like?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's in
Yeah.
Because I
Legislature
think
has
they
been
even
passed.
postponed the budget speech for that reason.
My guy, the whole reason why these people even postpone the whole budget speech, abantu who contribute to the big country, Yeah, imafia kahle. Even it called it off. That's why baba. Uzokhuluma thini. Ungaqedi ukukhuluma nathi.
Facts.
Yo, nigga, I don't know, man. I feel like this thing, and this is a perfect segue into the whole Zanzou issue, right? And for you who don't know, Zanzou is a club in Pretoria. Been there a number of times. Lit F. And let me not say that.
Have you seen the video, Ken?
Oh yeah.
Bro,
It's a lot of videos, bro.
I feel
And
like
a lot of people came up in videos where they were being tortured by the bouncers for apparently or allegedly not settling their bill and a number of other things, right?
Wait, can I ask a question? Did someone die?
allegedly.
Yeah. And allegedly a number of people died, like allegedly a number of them. Some on video who were on video, some who weren't on video, and just stories of Huns who were taken by the bouncers' backyard and then or back door, and then they never were seen again.
But here's my main problem is that I hate the way us South Africans react to news like this. Now suddenly clubbing is evil. Now suddenly clubbing is demonic. Bro, clubbing has always been the underworld. The biggest crime lords have come there to celebrate their shit, to come snatch your chick and all that shit. Whatever happens in the back happens in the back. The club is not a place for niggas. It's just that Tinage, we stay in our little sections where we go have our little fun. And then maybe if you cross over or if you have a chick that's bad enough that crosses over, then you'll see the underworld side of it. You know what I'm saying? So this thing has always existed, and now, yes, it's okay. Not okay. It's good that it's now being put in the front light, but it runs deep. It's not just
Exactly.
criminals, it's politicians, it's this, it's that, it's this. So this thing is not going to be disbanded. Yes, the SAPS has to look into what happened, but at the same time, it's the underworld. It will continue. South Africans like alcohol too much. They'll be back there twerking next week. So
Now, and my thing is, these niggas weren't. I'm not saying that what the people at the club did to them was right, but these niggas skipped on a bill, dog.
Nah,
You can
but listen,
imagine
bro.
it. You can imagine I just served you 40,000 rands worth of drinks or alcohol and food and leisure. You had a good time, and then you want to rush out here and leave. And we ask you won't ask them or the owners how they've had to deal with this thing in the past. They were learned. I'm not saying what they did was right. It's just you could have did it a little light-handed, jabo. I
Aye,
want you like
bro.
the whole thing where they were making them fap and bro, that shit was just
Aye.
weird. For
Aye,
me,
bro.
that was weird torture. That was just weird torture. Why would you make a nigga fap in front of you? Bro, that was weird.
I mean, and the first one I'll start at, a lot of times the equal club, especially in Joburg, bro. I'm not saying all Joburg niggas or all Pretoria niggas, whatever, but a lot of niggas are slime, especially if it's niggas you don't know. And a lot of niggas will leave you with the bill, lost man standing kind of thing. Like we were all popping bottles. What you mean? I did a bottle of whiskey and niggas were pulling out Dom Peasy, niggas were pulling out No Way and Verve. And then when the slowly, niggas keep coming out the club, and then you, the lost man standing, or two or three of you are the lost man standing, and now it's the final call. Niggas are making sure they settle tabs, and then all the niggas who are doing the big bottle popping have dipped. Now you have to face them. Because even Hans, there's a lot of Hans that happens. For whatever reason, like you'll be there and she's ordering too much, and the nigga can see with high all the time. I'm not getting any bums here, and she's ordering way too much. I didn't need to.
Yeah, but that's your fault, dog. Why want to put that on anyone else, bro? It's like my
No,
thing
but
is,
this, if you get caught
bro.
lacking,
At some point, niggas need to get their asses whooped, bro. It's enough now. I'm running a
but man,
business.
I'm saying, Woodsy, okay, let me break it down. Say we three, we all go, and Mina nowheres, we shy corn, and we leave you there. How is
My
making?
dumbass shit on the road with you niggas. I need to
But
learn.
my thing is,
Next time
how
I'm not
is
gonna roll with niggas who could just leave me there. Oh, ngiyabhayiza phethe emhlabeni uzocollecta,
Van,
dog.
that's the
Mina
thing.
always said, Woodsy, settle your tab there and then, and do a separate thing. You buy a bottle for the table, swipe it right there, and keep it moving. So the waiter knows throughout the night, nah, this nigga's already done this thing. Everything else, it ain't on me.
And
But I was putting a bottle up your cheeks, going to now make money back. This is what I'm trying to understand.
nah, like it's just an embarrassment ritual type shit. But also at the same time, the way we're trying to make it seem as if it's a foreigner thing. It's not a border
Yeah,
thing.
it's not.
Can remove all the foreigners out of this country, and that's still going to happen. The club is
Bro,
not
way worse could happen. Way worse than that.
true.
And And one of the things, man, one of the things that thing really made me think about is just how a lot of people just don't know what they're looking for when they're going to clubs. Because if you just had to do or ask the average person, what do you love about clubs? They'll tell you something about the vibe, they'll tell you something about Ubumnandi. And the last time I was in the club was probably towards the end of 2023. Bro, and within an hour of being there, man, I was questioning myself, what am I doing here? Because nowadays clubs, people don't even vibe out. Everyone's on their phone taking pictures, ordering bottles. That's about it. And 80, if not 90% of your motivations when you go into a club is for bums. Everyone's trying to solicit bums, get some level of bummage in one way or another. And even then, bro, your odds of bummage in a club and having a clean break without any
Bums,
mavuso,
mind
without
you.
getting drugged, without any complications, bro, so low. Man,
Bruh. That's why I would say it's much better for it's like rather just go to a festival, shy piano fest or whatever. You're still drinking, you're still dancing, there's still beautiful women.
Niggas, let me put you on. Go to a fucking hotel. Stay there for at least a week. Until you're known by the staff. Yeah, well. Yeah, well, I did that once, bro. I stayed at a hotel for a whole fucking month. Did I not have sex?
Bruh, but you,
ouch.
you're talking about this economy. These things can't happen in this economy, bro.
That's what I'm trying. Okay, you have money to go to a club.
No, they don't. That's the point. That's why they
Bruh.
got fucked up. Literally. That's what I'm saying. Go to where everything is pre-sold, the tickets, and then get the alcohol on sites where you have to pay to get it. It's not where you pay the tab after. That's simple. Go to a festival.
You know what I'm even gonna say? I'm even gonna go ahead and say something. This is really wild, but I'll preface it by saying this. If we're going to look at this as a transaction and an exchange, I pay and I get what I'm looking for. All this club story, bro, it's a waste of money. It's a waste
No,
of
to be
time.
honest, I'm not against that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
baby,
but
just go to Cheeky Tiger or Butterworth at this point.
but how it boy.
Go, just go, niggas,
Ruchi
just
boy
go.
on.
Just go, niggas. Like, there's no, and this is the thing, man. When you break it down from just a value proposition perspective, there's too much that's left up in the air. You're paying for the idea that you might land this thing or you might not land this thing versus butter it out, bro. When you put that money on the table, you know you're getting what you're getting. I'm not
Showcase.
saying niggas should do, but I'm just saying from a transactional perspective, it's all already transactional. We know that.
Right. Bruh,
When
like
you,
we've made there's this thing, there's a difference between tricking and hoeing, right? We put an emphasis on the bitches who trick and not the bitches who hoe. Hoes will give you that shit for nothing. A trick, it's the word trick. She's trying to trick you. You're not gonna get anything.
I feel like, you know what I also think? I think just in general, I don't know, umjolo dating, whatever you want to call it, it's become very transactional. And even as humans have just become very transactional. Like, there's no formal. I do something for you, you do something for me. Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
But to be honest
So,
with you, at the
talk.
fundamentals of it, everything has been transactional. It's never been, oh, I love you for you. Aye. Let's just be honest about that shit.
I disagree with you, though.
No, bro, even in nature, okay, bro, let's leave humans alone. Even in the animal kingdom, the the woman of whatever species will fuck with the big one, that the alpha male. All of them will go mess with the alpha male. Why? Because he's different from the other ones.
Yeah, but
I
you
hear
think
that.
about yeah,
Animals.
yeah.
See, the problem with talking about animals, there's a lot of things that's natural for animals. You see, your crib, to get your crib, you either sign the lease or you sign the title deed. You didn't shit on your floor to keep your territory. We don't have to do all of that over the top things.
Bruh.
Like, for me, it's not that deep.
And also, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that deep in terms of like that doesn't even exist anymore. Like even I was speaking to Bavaria yesterday, and we were talking about all these red pill niggas and stuff. I'm like, where are they now? Even Pearl, the girl, the white girl, the pale white girl, where is she now? Like, where are these people now? Because they try to preach primal instinct shit when we're now so far gone into what it is today. Because when we were lost on this pod 3 years ago, it was women acting like hoes, but then still trying to be innocent at the same time. Now it's straight up. I want money.
Nah, straight
Straight
up.
up.
They just straight up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're straight
And
up. And this is basically the way we want it to be. Just keep it 100. Keep it a buck. Let's not play games.
that's yeah, true. But it's like now, but the only issue that I have with those people is that they want it from commoners. Like they're trying to finesse niggas that, that they're trying to take advantage of niggas that aren't really into that, but they're trying to make him into that, and then come back and double back and say, of course, there's no good men out there, blah, 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 when it's time for them to retire. That's the thing that kind of pisses me off. But I feel like that point has been accentuated for probably 10 years now, or maybe 6 years now.
And mind you, as a nigga, I think you should be careful when you're gonna start thinking, oh, okay, she wants to see what I can do. Sometimes we as niggas not we tend to get a little bit emotional. I've seen this where niggas will ask a woman, what can she do for you? Or for me, sorry. Okay, but then what can you do for her? I'm not saying that you should you change her life. But there's things that a woman expects. You have things that you expect too. Niggas now, I'm also there's also something that I want to talk about this. It's been annoying me. Where niggas just want to bash women as if women are the ones who should be overextending their hand. We're the men at the end of the day.
Yes, yes, I get that, but I want to cap this whole thing off, or this whole topic off, by just saying, right now, the real winners are the people that are just graphing, doing their thing, and then yeah, we're winning, just like Rodri did. He all he did was graph, won trophies, won the Ballon d'Or. Uvinu Shima step, everything skill, didn't win. Why? Because he couldn't even win an international trophy, but he was the most flashiest player, was the most attractive.
You know why you're saying that? And I'm taking us totally off topic right now, right? Because I'm done with this talk. But the reason why you just said that is because you're in your prime years. You are literally in the middle of life where it's like everyone is trying to mess with you. You have everything in your palm. You get to pick now. That's why you're talking like that. And niggas don't get
I
that.
hear that.
They don't get that that stage is coming. Young niggas don't know that. Old niggas have passed that. And they try to teach you, like, say, when that stage comes, boy, you better chow.
And that's what I'm saying. Young niggas are Vinny because they want to be flashy and then cry when they don't win. Where niggas that are our age, or that niggas that have their shit together, we are Rodri. We're gonna win that Ballon d'Or. Anyway, back to the Ballon d'Or. Like, how do you guys really feel about Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or over everyone else?
Nah, man, that thing was some shit, bro. Like for me, it's almost like it's a clear thing against Vinny, because I saw some journalists who were voting on the Ballon d'Or talking about the fact that Rodri went to university as one of the reasons why he's going to vote for me. He goes to university and he's a sportsman and he's a gentleman. Whatever. Bro, who gives a shit about that? Who's a baller? Who's a bigger baller? And my thing was that, look, Rodri had a great, phenomenal year that year. But if any time a City player was going to get the Ballon d'Or, it was the year before that where they won the trip. That's when either him or her should have won the Ballon d'Or. But they were too busy again kissing Messi's ass, as per always.
For
the World Cup that gave him a 2023 Ballon d'Or for the World Cup he won in 2022.
No, that thing pissed me off the most, because it's like, bruh, why do you feel the need to give it to him? Yes, he did win the World Cup. He got what he needed. I don't think he would have cared if he got the Ballon d'Or or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have affected his life that much, to the point where he's like, no, give me the Ballon d'Or now. Or, yeah, well, yes, he's now growing soccer in the US. That's fine. But, bruh, like, But like, me personally, in terms of, yeah.
And I think the Ballon d'Or, just in general, niggas who've been paying attention, that thing has been losing credibility for a while, because we never know. Obviously, yes, it's meant to be the best player, but there's many times where the best player in that year did not win the Ballon d'Or because of trophies or whatever. Politics, you know what I'm saying? It keeps changing. So on one year, a nigga will have an amazing year as an individual player, and then another nigga will have more trophies, and then he'll win. Then the next year, another nigga will have more trophies, be a better player, but then at the same time, the other nigga will just have goals, so he'll win. Like, for example, my classic example I come to you with is that, okay, let's take an example of Messi's 2023 one, right? He won a World Cup, and then he didn't even win the league with PSG. I think Monaco, Lille won the league that season. Right?
Lille.
So he just won the World Cup in a spectacular fashion, and that warrants him a Ballon d'Or. Okay, fine. Why didn't Neuer win the Ballon d'Or in 2014 if that's the case? Because Neuer in 2014 was on smoke during the
Untouchable.
World Cup. He
Untouchable.
was something else, bro. That man single-handedly pulled those Germans out. Like, nigga, come here. I'm putting you niggas on my back. Let's go. Okay, fine. Let's put that aside. Cool. Now, there'll be a year like 2018, for example. Modric wins. I think he won the league and he won the Champions League. And then he loaded and took Croatia to the final, right? He gets the Ballon d'Or. He didn't score the most goals. He didn't have the most greatest individual performances. I feel like 2018, I would have given it to CR7. Fine. So on that year, not goals, it's not anything. It's just key performances while winning a lot of trophies. In 2013, there's Ribery as well. Ribery did a whole treble. Cooked Barcelona, was there in the biggest games. They gave CR7 the Ballon d'Or. Didn't even win any title, just had mad goals. Fine.
Yeah,
So,
but you know they also give consolation prizes like UEFA's best, yeah, about all those things.
yeah, man. For me, Ballon d'Or is going to keep losing credibility. Like these individual awards, they're good and they help, but at the end of the day, we all are going to remember the players that had our hearts, the men who made us stand up and just lose our shit, even though they have a Ballon d'Or or not. But unfortunately, niggas like that, they get lost in history. Like I just know charisma, bro. Young niggas don't know who charisma is.
Aye, but he's not in a Ballon d'Or conversation. He's just a street.
No, he's not in the Ballon d'Or code. He's in that same Hatem Ben offer, like the streets won't forget this nigga.
Yeah,
This
but
nigga was a
nah. Adulterate, all those niggas, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Even
But
Lewandowski, the fact that Lewandowski never got a Ballon d'Or is also filthy.
he's not a streets won't forget because he's still doing the same thing now. Just maybe it's because he's older. It might be not as the volume of goals might not be as high, but he's still doing the same thing. So we will remember him. He will be legendary for what he did in 2020. So we get and not even 2020 back when him Royce and Götze were pulled Dortmund out of the gutter and made them like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand that shit.
Even now, I think he's the best scorer in La Liga, if I'm not mistaken. Him and Mbappe are really close.
Yeah, you see, my thing is with not even with La Liga, but when you look at the Champions League, someone like just watching this City versus Madrid, it's like Madrid are inevitable when it comes to knockouts in the Champions League.
Yeah.
There's a certain inevitability about them. Niggas were doing all types of skill. Oh, Rodrigo was smiling there, bro, doing skill. Bro, like, Rodrigo really did his Indian ancestors proud.
That's not cool.
No, he's an Indian. Indian.
Oh, dog. Oh, my God. Yeah, but he is Indian. I think, no, he's Bangladesh. He's got Bangladeshi heritage. India.
Indian's an Indian, bro. But no, bro, he's like the greatest Asian player of all time, I guess.
Dog. This guy. This guy, bro.
Nah, I know. I'm
But
like,
you know what? I've always said, bro, if there's one guy that I'll have from Madrid, it's Rodri. I'll
From
take
Madrid?
Rodri, bro. From Madrid, if
it's one nigga that you can
Rodrigo
have
de
a
Goes, boy, I'll take him all day, bro.
Yes, it's because no, like that's what I'm saying. Him and Vinny are like almost inevitable to the point where it's like, don't you run out of steam? And then they added Mbappe, who's an engine, plus speed, plus finishing, plus skill, and it's like, hey, bro, this is now greed.
Bruh. And then Valverde, though.
Valverde will, bro. Do you know how many of those long shots he scored that were offside or like there was
Bruh.
And really, those niggas, I'm just glad that we at least managed to get Alphonso Davies and extend this contract. Because if they got Alphonso Davies, it's gonna be scary. I know that Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool still hasn't signed his contract, but the whispers are saying it's Madrid, bro. And if they get Alexander-Arnold, imagine now Mbappe and those niggas, but so Vinny, Mbappe, Rodrigo running on all those balls from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Pause.
The thing is, they will be fed for sure.
Yeah.
Mara, when it's time
Who's
to
gonna
Of
do
defend,
that?
course.
No.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to defend, what's gonna happen
Real Madrid.
if Alexander Arnold is feeding them at right back? Who's gonna track back because
Nigga,
he
we still
doesn't?
they still have Militao.
No. He's a centre back. I'm talking at right back is gonna be a whole fucking highway.
Oh,
Like it
okay.
is at
But to
Liverpool.
be fair, man, I feel like the niggas low key kind of overplay this thing or this idea that Trent doesn't know how to defend. Yes, he's suspect at times and he does get cooked, but as a defender, he's still solid.
No,
He's
as
still
like,
different.
bruh, defensively, bruh, you can watch even any game. I think they're playing City tomorrow. Watch how he does something. Watch how Van Dijk gets pissed at him. It happens almost every week now. That nigga cannot defend for shit.
Yeah. Arnold
I
can
hear
defend.
that. I hear that. He's still better than Vasquez. I still better than Vasquez at right back. And Carvajal's legs are gone. You can't rely on Carvajal for any indefinite
No,
period. I still
Pele,
say Alexander Arnold is a huge upgrade.
Do you know that Arnold has to backtrack? He has to run. He depends on his pace when he's defending. If let's say someone's running down the line, he depends on his pace. But whereas if it's body work, shoulder to shoulder, he's lost.
no, I don't even
You know,
think.
it's another.
I think he waits for centre backs to cover for him. He really doesn't give a shit. That's why they're always mad at him.
I've seen him
Yeah,
run back.
fair.
That's my thing, and he loses sometimes.
But still, where Madrid is concerned, bro, it's getting scary. And I heard that these niggas also want Verts, bro. Like Jesus, Verts, imagine Verts in Madrid.
What Verts the
Verts,
but
Florian
for,
Verts.
for what? When you have Gula, that's the problem. When you have other Gula,
Bro, you know that Madrid like shiny new toys, bro. Madrid
yeah,
love shiny.
bro, other Gula's an investment. So Endrick is an investments, and now these niggas are apparently looking for an exit on loan
Bro,
because,
I'd take Otto Cooler in a heartbeat, man.
bruh,
I'd take Otto Cooler in a heartbeat.
it's one of those niggas that you can see your generation loyalty. You're at a team where, like, Ilos Galacticos was always like superstars, but maybe around when Cristiano left, they started disbanding a little bit, and now they have that formula again. It's just that they have to be consistent because niggas will go win a round of 16 Champions League game and then go lose a league game to Leganes.
Yeah, that's true. Or Copa del Rey game, that's very true. And right now, I think they are primed, and they always have been primed for knockout football because in league football, there's always the context. Losing or taking a point away from Madrid is fine. That's why niggas can sit 2 blocks of 4 behind the ball. But when it's a knockout, bro, you have to win. There's no middle ground. And when you have to win, you're going to open up trying to attack them so they catch you and they cook. So for me, man, that whole thing of Madrid being better at knockout competitions purely because of the mentality that you need to approach a knockout competition. It's all or nothing in those. Like, no one cares if you drew twice. You still have to go down to penalties and Madrid will cook you because they have black magic. But side note, man, speaking of being cooked and cooking, but so Manchester United, what's going on there?
Bro, these niggas almost lost. It's just that they didn't get, like, right now, they almost lost to Everton. It's just that they didn't get the penalty.
Bro, like these men are legitimately fighting relegation.
Bro, for the whole city of Manchester, like, bro, Ulo Guardiola's wife was a real tactician there. We now know.
Oh wow.
That was a real tactician there. We know where all of the ideas came from. But like in all seriousness, I now understand why City has been slipping. But I think it was someone like I think it was Kane who put it in perspective. It's like, okay, but if Guardiola's going through that's why don't the players step up? So makes a lot of sense to me as okay, then the players, what the fuck aren't you all doing? You can't depend on your manager's thing. You guys have to step up. Just because Rodri isn't there, now you guys must suffer. Now you guys must, you know what I'm saying? So nah. Like City,
Lie, though.
bro, if Chelsea had their shit together, City wouldn't smell Champions League.
That's true. Actually, Chelsea, for me, they have the best potential in the league right now.
It's just we don't have our
do
shit together. We don't have our
Yeah.
shit together at all. If we did,
Yeah,
City
you
would not
niggas
smell
are
Champions League
too
next
flash.
season.
Like Cole Palmer, that nigga's cold, man.
Yeah, he's
That young
cooking.
nigga's cold, man. Jeez, that young nigga's cold.
Bruh, but our
Cole
problem
Palmer,
is with
though,
Jackson.
man.
Hey,
Nico, yeah.
Andre, with
Hey,
Jackson
So
and his
cool.
finishing is bruh.
he decides when he's gonna finish.
I rate that if Chelsea got a player like this young nigga from Newcastle, Isak. If you got Isak like a
Alexander
striker.
Isak, yeah.
Oh my
If you
God.
had Isak though, you're for real. If Chelsea had Isak,
It's not gonna happen. He's gonna go
If
to
Chelsea, but I feel like Isak would be best used at like an
Who?
Arsenal or Liverpool. Like Liverpool, if Liverpool had Isak, have him play off Salah and Diaz, my God,
They'll be
it's going to be
unstoppable.
something
Just
disgusting.
just give Nunes out. It's just that Nunes, he's more versatile than Isak.
Mm.
I feel like, but Isak knows how to. I'd actually disagree that Nunes is more. But I say
Actually,
Isak is more versatile
Isak is more
because
versatile. He finishes way
No, no,
more
no.
different ways.
What I mean by versatile is that you can put Nunes at left wing and he'll put in a shift.
yeah, but I mean like
Okay,
in terms of
okay.
the brands of football you can play because Nunes his playing style is just speed and power. It's really that's all he can offer you in the team. Counter attack. Yes, every now and again he can drop in deep and he can win you the ball, whatever. But Isak is a baller. And an out and out baller can win the ball from the center of the pitch, start a counter attack, run, cook niggas,
Whoa.
create something for his wingers. He can also be in or behind the line, give him a chip pass, he beats the defender, he gets in behind. He can even hold the ball, chip it over the thing for niggas like Salah and Diaz to cook. This man can open up avenues and lanes for the players around. In a way, it's like Kane. But the problem with Kane is just not that big. The man can set up all the niggas around him, but him himself,
He's like, no,
ah,
Harry Kane is like the avatar. When they need him most, he's never in the box.
Sensational.
Yeah.
ooh, ooh, that is perfect. Bro, that man, and this puts to bed all the debates that we've had even before. I never thought I would live in a world where Kane goes to Bayern. Like that for me, I never saw that coming. But when Lewandowski was at Bayern, man, the goals that he was scoring against the opponents he was scoring, the man was there. When we needed the nigga, he was there. When we needed him to cook, when you were playing Barcelona with that man, those guys looked like a joke thing. For
Yeah.
those few years we were playing them back to back, they look like a joke thing. Now Kane comes and they cook us.
Yeah, but
Now your food's
you'll have had
mega
it.
mind also.
Like the fact that you had to make a mind as a manager, man's accepts it in seconds. He accepts that role quick. Like it's like when you quickly jump to the baddie and it's like, how bro, you're that thirsty.
But for me, bro, that's an opportunity for life. So I can't blame it. And to be fair, he's done fairly well. He's done fairly well. He's like exceeded my expectations.
Now
Obviously,
he's not trash though.
he's far from trash. I think he's far from trash. I think also at the same time, one thing I gotta give him is that he's working with Deadwood. Like in terms of Bayern players, the only decent players are probably Upamecano. Huge surprise. Upamecano is like actually a solid defender. Then Kimmich, Olise, dog. I never thought we'd get such a boy.
Added Iracha spice lapho by adding Olise.
Yo.
That gave Bayern flavor because if Bayern, when you watch Bayern play as someone who doesn't watch Bayern all the time, it's like everyone is complacent in their positions. It's like I know I'm gonna start either way, so no one's gonna chow my spots.
Olise, bro. Kids are baller. Obviously, Musiala, without a say. Obviously, Kimmich. Kane, look,
He
as
scores,
much as
though.
I'm irritated at how he goes missing, but you just look at the numbers and
He does his
it's like
job.
it's almost a stat padder kind of thing because that man was just sinking penalties, left, right, and center. The man is not giving me real meat. Like I need goals versus Barcelona, Bayer Leverkusen, all these games. Man, there's nowhere to be done. We were fighting against Celtic. Celtic
Yeah, bro.
had us on the road.
Celtic could have
Ah, my
scored 4
God.
or 5 against you, it's just that they couldn't finish.
Dog, and we couldn't finish either. And that's where I'm like,
Niggas got lucky
we-
off of a deflection last minute.
and niggas who are living off past glory. I don't know how we still have in 2025 Gnabry and Coleman and Leroy Sané as players and Goretzka. Those niggas better.
Yeah,
Niggas
but
who are hot during COVID. Yeah, guys, no.
I feel like with niggas like Gnabry, go where you are tested more or where you are forced to bring out your ability, like the Premier League or La Liga even. Go where La Liga would be perfect for Gnabry actually. Go to Barca, actually no. And also, why does Barca keep buying niggas when they don't have the money? It's crazy. And why do players agree?
Bro, it's Barca. It's like that baddie. She's
bad.
past her glory days, but she still remember with high in 2009. She was that high and I wanted. So basically, these niggas are moving like a Limpopo niggas.
She's Trey Michelle.
Oh,
Barca's Trey Michelle. Like
Shit.
all these attracting the young niggas. Yeah.
yo, bro, Trey Michelle, But let's be honest, niggas.
Bad.
Let's be honest. Straight dog. We wouldn't do anything but one thing with it, but dog. Just keep it real. Stack foot. But the fact that you're like the same age as a son, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Insanity. But now,
Chicken murder, bro.
hey, CM Punk. But yeah, when it's the other way, right? Chicken meta punk, bro. But the fact that when it's the other way around, no one's gonna say anything. But then if it's a man who's older and the woman's younger and the woman's 23, oh man, she's just a child. And then when we say no, the guy is also just a child because he's just a young rich nigga, it's like no, but then he made the decision. He's always wanted her. You see, that's the thing that
And
pisses
bro,
me.
one of the things is that we always name it predatory when older men go after younger women, but it's equally predatory as a young lady. Like you don't know better, and this son gonna try put a baby, get a baby on you. Then wasn't there another? It's an NFL gent who got a baby by like a woman in the 30s, it's like early
Bernice,
20s. I, I think
no,
so, and
wasn't
then he
someone
was like,
dating
I gotta
Bernice,
get the
but
abortion.
not having a baby though.
No, yeah, but my thing is that this is an uneducated, underdeveloped nigga. He just got out of high school, just got out of uni, and he's just getting his money.
Hey, Bernice. I just remembered who you're talking about.
Bernice
The girl
Burgos.
from the
Diced
Diced
pineapples.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
any
yes.
day.
And she's still fresh. She's bro,
Isn't
she's
she
fresher than
pushing
her
60?
daughter.
Oh.
She's fresher than her daughter. That's how I
Isn't
see it.
Mama pushing like 60 at this point?
No.
She's 44,
What the
nigga.
fuck?
Oh, damn.
I will
Shit.
Diced pineapples was like 10 years ago.
Rah, all right. Wait. Let me Google this.
Nah, bro, Bernice Burgos was one of them ones. Like every nigga knew, every nigga was like, you see here. But now, besides
Hey,
that,
with a name like Bernice, you can hear that's an old heart. Wait.
Apartheid.
Oh yeah, she is 44. But still for 44, sensational. She's cooking.
when vintage coach.
Sensational.
That's the type that you have to put in a
A time capsule and come back later. Put it in the Tupperware.
bruh. But then don't knock her up. I don't understand why young rich niggas are knocking these older women up. Like I don't get it.
I'm
But
getting niggas don't want to scrutinize and eliminate the elements of surprise. I really feel like those 8 ads need to come back the way niggas are.
Nah, for
No,
real.
no, man. Like the way people are so reckless. Like you'd swear niggas were carnivores. The way they love raw meat. Oh my god,
bro, bro, do you know the thing that just randomly came into my mind? Something that happened last year. That minister from which country that had so many sex tapes?
Yeah.
yo, dog, yes.
Tanzania.
What Baltazar show, whatever.
Baltazar. Yeah.
Oh, and my thing is, how is that nigga still alive? You were cracking ministers' wives, bro. Brody, and you were cracking them on camera, and you were cracking them raw.
I feel like they were pressing him and then he had to release. Because
You got
you know what I'm saying? Like there's no way it just leaks out of nowhere. And there was one also recently of another minister whose sex tape came out. And it's just like
here in South Africa.
exactly. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, and why?
Like,
Number one,
I
why
don't
do you have to
understand why they would go like big women like that are doing such things, bro. I don't
No, bro,
understand.
but my thing is, why do you agree with it knowing your status? I don't get it.
Like, bro, tell them a smart person will say, no, come get it. I'm at the crib, come get it. Now,
Yeah.
hey, if you're a gravy sexual gang, go slurp that gravy then.
How, bro, you're gonna get money out of this? Like, you know, those ones are so
I
insecure that they'll give you money
I
just
ain't
to feel
it's
better
no
about
ways, bro.
themselves.
No ways, bro. Have to lift the stomach to get Gucci. No ways, bro. I'm all right, bro.
Oh, bro, that's
We'll
where you
work
do your reps. 1, 2, hammer.
That you're not the person who's meant to be doing the reps, but boy. No ways.
Right, say.
I ain't
But there's some of them, man, boy.
No, I hear that. It's back on a bit where like that one. Who's that one? That's the former chancellor of UCT or whatever. That one. I go fresh. What's her
Former
name?
Chancellor of UCT.
Yes, man.
In fact, when I went to Harvard, I mean, I'm funded.
Man. Come on, guys. You know this
I just don't
I'm talking
remember
about.
the the former vice chancellor of UCC and all those things.
It's Professor Pakem or something like that.
Like I know the name.
Hey,
Okay, there we go.
Momogeti parking.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Part of the problem.
Oh, she looked
Part
weird
of
when
the-
she was younger, though. You should see the pictures. Yo, she looks weird. There's one where she posted a bikini, though. Hey, that one was. Ooh. What's that,
Hey.
mama?
Either way, man. As always, man. It's been a pleasure to chop it up with you niggas, Bavaria in your area.
Wesley Sniper.
Hey,
And this has been the world's most sensational podcast
Sensational.
where everything goes
Everything.
just as long as you can man.
Yeah, but we forgot our. Remember, it's everything. Everything. Yeah. Start again.
Wait. It's been a pleasure once again, Mr. Bavaria in your area.
Wesley Sniper.
K.A.N.E.
And this has been the world's most sensational podcast.
Sensational.
Let Me Mansplain, where everything
Everything.
goes, just as long as you can mansplain it. Love and
Bye.
peace, man.
Aye.
Aye.